behind the counter.
There might just be oh, nope, there he is. In his crispy form.
Oh. You know what he kind of looks like?
What?
He looks like how Sakurai looks like in those Smash Brothers directs when he wears, like, his little flowy shirts.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, that was bad. Oh, never mind, you missed.
Not as bad as his.
Very what? Very what?
No, he said getting married.
Oh. I'm marrying you.
But he loves you. He covered himself in your hair to prove it. Granted, most of it isn't yours.
Sorry, man.
Good shot.
Oh man. Let's see if he left us something.
I was gonna say, even if he's not behind the counter, there might be something. No?
He's like, I used your rags to clean out my toilet. Oh, you wiped the counter. Well, how thoughtful of him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, at least he's nice about it.
Yeah, I mean, he realizes, hey, I can't buy anything, but...
Meanwhile, Tall Woman just gives us troll faces in the friggin' surveillance camera.
Okay, what is it that I'm supposed to be seeing?
Oh, maybe he did leave us something.
What's this? In the reliquaries, huh? Black boxes were filled with life, with death, and with fear. Filled with human sacrifices. Shrine maidens were put in these reliquaries to protect the locals by appeasing the Shadow Spring. Shadow Spring served as a bridge to the Netherworld. In other words, beneath the water, the source of all life exists the underworld. Black water came from the underworld itself, and with it came disaster and ruin. Border between life and death was faint. Shrine maidens were said to take on the memories of people who came to die. Seems to be similar to the spirit channeling seen in other parts of the country. Take on memories of the dying is to share in death. Maidens glance people's souls as they die, taking their secrets as they were sealed in the reliquaries. Shrine maidens become one with the water to connect with the people they glanced. Shrine maidens ferried people to their death via the water. Maidens of Mount Akami presided over death, but this may have been an effort to protect those still living. Yeah, stop reading, kids. That's the lesson you need to know. Stop reading and go back to the camera feed.
To be fair, when you're under siege by ghosts.
Especially, you know what? I like to submit the Tall Woman as a potential threat to Ghost Mania. I think she could go all the way.
She could. The only problem is that when Macho Man gets in behind her, he's just gonna get her at the knees just by standing and doing a slap chop.
They had two duties. First one was to oversee the deaths of those who made the pilgrimage to Mount Akami, and the second one is to sing this obnoxious song.
And in order to preserve the water's purity, shrine maidens were chosen to be immortal flowers, human sacrifices, or pillars offered up to the water. They were placed inside those black boxes.
What if this whole time there was just some ghost following us on the ceiling singing? The whole point was to annoy us.
Well, they succeeded. White-haired lady!
Alright, so she's in the main...
She's messing up all the cameras. Tall Woman?
Oh.
Oh. Oh, I thought the singing stopped for a second.
I'm gonna guess it's a gauntlet to get into the entrance of the...
It's gonna be the Skyward Sword final gauntlet before you get to the white-haired maiden. It's making us take the long way around.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, there's more. There's like
Dude,
3?
there's... No. Do not. You stay away from my goodies.
Good shot, though.
Yeah, I'm getting stutter chances here and there. Yes. Take that.
Uh-oh. No!
White-haired Maiden's not there. But I'm still gonna take a guess. I had to check since you mentioned it. I just had to.
Like, I'd rather listen to the static, because at least that makes me think that you're like in Silent Hill and it adds a little bit of tension. Instead of listening to a sad person saying they're gonna remember us.
What was that? Oh.
Are you flipping the bird in your shadow?
No, it's...
Admit it, you're flipping the bird. Hojo don't care. He's had it with these mother effing ghosts in
He's
his
done.
mother effing house.
And you know what? Who can you really blame him?
I was gonna say, maybe the...
He's got limited film.
Oh,
There we go.
Found a tape recorder.
That's a
playing the
mirror
same
stone.
annoying song.
Gosh dang it.
We probably should have seen that coming since it's a mirror stone.
Yeah. I think only one mirror stone, at least from what I can remember in recent memory, has been free of hands. There's no need for us to open that door.
We get it.
Alright, white hair lady. Do your worst.
But don't. She was near the window, so maybe there'll be a...
Yeah, let's see if
object.
there's an item.
Maybe you were just supposed to fight the 3 ghosts?
You can tell that players were not meant to look outside. There is nothing going on. We look like we're in an old western right now.
True.
Let's see, can we check anything? Last rays of sunlight streaming in from outside. Neatly organized merchandise gives off a polished sheen.
Say what you want, Hisoka knows how to market.
Has she sold anything since the game has started, though? She's given away cups of coffee.
To be fair, she's been missing for 12 days.
That is true.
Man, unless Yuri knows how to run the store.
Well, we saw Yuri. He walked in and went to the mountain. Alright, camera feed's working again.
I swear from now on I'm just gonna hate all cherry trees because of this song.
Which is a shame. Camera 11. That's Hisoka.
Yeah.
Let's just kind of go around until we get to, like, Yuri's room.
Waiting for tall woman's troll face.
No. Even though the tall woman is really good. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the sound of the TV clicking off. Tall woman? No?
I guess not.
I think the best part about Tall Woman is that we see her, we can snap pictures of her, she has showed up multiple times, and yet we can't actually harm her at this point in time.
Well, it's because we haven't actually fought her.
Same thing with Black Maiden.
Yeah.
We've had to run away. Soka, you got a creep in here. I'm here to save you.
There's gonna be a hand with that.
Dude, there better not. That is the worst angle. Ghost Brides!
I was gonna say maybe it's Hisoka's hand that grabs you.
That would be a nice twist. Maidens within the caskets suffer through an eternal cycle of life and death as they melt into the water. To protect the mountain, Shrine Maidens must endure the pain and suffering alone until they can take no more. Ceremony to soothe the suffering of the maiden's soul is called the Ghost Marriage. Living men are brought to the mountain as grooms for the suffering Shrine Maidens. They choose their maiden, exchange their vows, and then crap hits the fan because her soul is said to return to this world. Maiden is then placed back into her casket, groom in tow, so that she can continue to uphold the border between life and death. Till a maiden is bound by ghost marriage, she is alone. She must wait to be chosen. Ritual involves emotions that transcend life and death. Perhaps it's part of the deep-rooted beliefs of this region, where nature is both feared and revered by the people. Back to the camera feed, you say? Well, let's confirm that she's actually not losing it. No?
So maybe that's like the Black Maiden's main issue. Is that, oh, hey.
That kind of looks like Ruri. When Ruri was found
Yeah.
all dolled up in the House of Joining.
To be fair, that was like the nicest looking building on the mountain.
That is true.
And yes, you can argue that the one other more grand area was nice, but no, that was flooded. Who cares if the entryway was cool and red and had the shrine and everything? No, it was still flooded.
Especially if they don't have flood insurance.
Which I imagine a lot of people in Japan would have, considering the climate.
The only one who has not been messed with, from what I recall, has been Mew. So I imagine she's about to get it.
Yuri, Miyu, Miku, Rui.
Patrick!
I'd
Donkey!
like to bring them back. But what will happen when the mountain loses its pillars?
Cherry trees isn't going to happen.
That's tall bride woman.
Camera 6, I think that's actually like right outside here.
It's right, it's close to us, and the feed wouldn't...
Oh, here we go.
The feed doesn't change.
He's been a ghost this whole time. He must choose, and he will choose to ghost marry himself.
No, that's where the bride went into. And there's
Wait,
no
that's the spare bedroom.
There's no camera in there.
I think there is, because isn't that the spare bedroom?
Oh, maybe.
You telling me he's getting it on with a ghost in there?
No, we can't have that. We're back in the House of Joining.
Okay, so maybe this is like another dream bit where he showed up there?
What if Mr. Hojo...
Is a ghost?
What if he's looking through the memories of someone else?
That wouldn't be bad. Or this is somebody looking at the memories of Mr. Hojo.
And Mr. Hojo's not really Mr. Hojo?
Hmm. You don't have the camera, do you?
I don't know. No, I do, because I was able to check how much film I had.
Oh, it's
all of them!
And the white-haired girl.
Miku, Hisoka, Demon Child.
I know, right?
Ren learned of the true purpose of the rituals on Mount Hakami. Mount acts as a boundary between world of the living and the dead, place which the souls of visitors were returned to the water from which they were born. Shrine maidens absorbed the memories of the dying. They could take no more, they were sacrificed in reliquaries. Ghost marriages served to console and strengthen the souls of those sacrificed. Wedded couples were thrown into the darkness that leads to Netherworld. Water connects everything. Everything is water.
Wait, I thought that was the final chapter. Or is there 14?
I think there's either 14, maybe 15 drops, but who cares? S rank.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yuri, Ren, and Mew go to meet their fates.
Well then. Let's
Wow.
get it on!
Let's go. Caught up in the madness of Mount Hakami, Yuri, Mew, and Ren all make their way there, each for their own reasons. Heavy fog descends as if to snuff out all hopes of escape. We going underwater.
Question is, are you end up going up to the mountain or the House of Joining?
I think... Well,
When's
Yuri
that-
will have to at least go to the water shrine by the Lake of the Departed.
Mm-hmm.
Ren has been going to the House of Joining. Mew is...
Her only thing was to get her mother,
Yeah.
who was in the House of Joining.
Probably the same place. Bride from Blackwater. Glow of the dark sun fades away and the sleeping girls regain consciousness. Mountain calls to our three protagonists. Individual mysteries await resolution.
So maybe we don't just play as Yuri, maybe we'll end up playing as all three.
That's what I would imagine. I mean, they all have 3 different places they have to go to.
Mm-hmm. I didn't say they had 3 different places, just that they each had 3 different reasons.
There was a person that just... Oh, okay. This was from earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But you weren't there before. That's Akari. I think.
Get away. There's nothing here for you.
And that's just a regular ghost when she was still being tormented before she became a thing.
She's like, okay, I'll look elsewhere. Just one of my ghost cookies.
Dang, I could hear the vibration of the gamepad.
See, and this is one of the few moments where I appreciate Rumble. Rumble's too loud.
I'm not sick anymore. I'm not sick anymore. I'm not sick anymore. I'm not sick anymore.
Tell that to the people passing by.
I'm not sick anymore. I can see things that no one else can.
So
I can see
could,
the future.
so could Haley Joel Osment.
Ever since my family died,
Apparently in a mass genocide event.
images of death that only I
Holy
could see.
cow.
I could feel them surrounding me.
And no one called 911?
Unless those are just ghosts? Or like the after image?
Death has been by my side. That's how I knew where I needed to go.
I mean, I guess the cliff is the other place where Yuri could go to.
I've been standing at this precipice. Thinking about whether I should take that final step.
Yes, you should go to college.
Do it. That's not the cliff. Okay, this is back in the water shrine. Or shrine on the water.
Yeah. And a different ghost bride lady. The fuck?
Is that the bride in the black water that's been invincible this entire game?
Maybe.
There's mist all over the place.
Tonight, Silent Hill comes to the Kurosawa residence.
Doors open. Shrine on the water. It's calling for me, waiting for me. Let's bounce. I should probably pick up a few things first.
But definitely don't tell anyone where you're going.
It's my diary. What did I write in my own diary? That sucks. Dreamt of a shrine maiden, becoming a shrine maiden. Lifted her blindfold and glanced at a dying man, then covered her eyes and wept. I didn't cry. I didn't even cry when Ahsoka stopped me from jumping. Ahsoka cried, though. I wonder when I last cried. As a child, I used to cry at the sunset. Now when I see the sunset, I just stare, transfixed. It feels like I'm melting away, being called away to the other side. As if we're not on the other side already.
Like, seriously, what the heck? Did Hisoka get a ghetto sauna installed?
That door closed by itself.
To be fair, most of these doors have.
You know what? I know we mentioned it before. This is such an interesting thing to have in a house.
Yeah. It's not a bad aesthetic choice, though.
Alright. Actually, while we're here... increase the amount of spare power. I don't know if we're actually going to switch to the other protagonist, though. So we should wait and see. And...
well, to be fair, I think Yuri and Miyu shared the same...
oh, share the same camera. That is true.
Only other person I could think of you switching to would be Ren.
Shadow Spring Tale by Keiji Watari.
Yeah, I'm hearing that too. Brides are waiting for a groom. There's no one to stop the black water.
This is Alien. That was creepy.
That's friggin' Nicole's message to Isaac.
And it keeps on playing. Okay. They probably won't be able to hear it, but that's fine. You probably already read this page, so I'm not going to read it. It's curious saying that means spring is both of the world and not of the world. Black water flows from the Shadow Spring. Within it lies the underworld. Shrine Maidens are protected the Shadow Spring, believing it to be a bridge between worlds. Tales abound of such bridges. Are there people all over the country protecting these bridges as Mount Akami does by drowning these maidens? Perhaps Osei Kurosawa, the last immortal flower, was one such sacrifice. Where could all of this mist be coming from?
Wait a minute. Osei Kurosawa. Isn't Hisoka's?
That was Hisoka's mother, or like relative or something or other, from what I recall. Hot Springs.
That was where the cliff was. It was at that bathhouse. If you remember.
Yeah.
At least that's how it was in the opening tutorial.
So
Like, she calls you from the cliff again, and...
The Shadow Spring is here.
no, it's not. Don't lie to me.
just because you can see things that no one else can see.
I feel like I'd take way too much advantage of that.
Of course, who wouldn't? Let's
Like-
be real here. If you had a power that no one else had, you would freely use that power. No consequences. I would think.
I don't know. It would also depend on how we end up perceiving the powers. Is it going to be like them, or is it going to be like Whoopi Goldberg from Ghost? I think I'd prefer it to be like Whoopi Goldberg from Ghost.
I would think so too. Who are you?
I think that's one of the... I was going to say, I think it's one of the brides. Run, Pumbaa!
Pool of Purification.
I don't remember what that is. Is that the lake?
I think so, but there's been so many weird lakes. There's been Casket Marsh.
It's just like something either sounds really good or really bad.
Oh, I think the Pool of Purification was where we first got the Camera Obscura.
Oh, yeah.
Because right up this path was where there was that maiden who we always see jumping off the cliff.
Yeah. Did we ever get her picture?
I don't think we ever... well, we saw her falling, or like, in the process of falling.
That is just a dangerous way to step
Or
into
starting. But not necessarily, like, from a distance.
that. Yeah.
It was like from right here. Anything in here? No. There is a pickup up here, though.
Like, but she just stepped right into that running water. Alright, didn't Lieutenant Dan teach us not to get our feet too wet?
There's two of them.
So apparently somebody watched her jump and was completely fine with it?
She hasn't moved. I can't exit the camera even if I wanted to. She just looks drunk. No! I wasn't ready for this. Her face was hideous.
Nah, it's fine though. She's not too bad.
Yo! Let go of me.
Alright, so of these, we mainly want to touch the person. Oh, she's gonna fall on you.
Kind of getting some performance. Jeez. Yo! Over the back.
I was gonna say, if everyone touch the black-haired person, or the person in the black kimono,
So we haven't seen her stuff yet.
if she has any.
Actually, wait. Let's use an item first. All this rain is making things have a little bit of slowdown. So, dang it.
Dang it, woman. Don't pull me into the rock.
Yeah.
I think she's above you again.
Gosh, dang it, woman. You cannot have my goodies. Whoa, I am almost dead. Yeah, I'm gonna take a sacred water. Oh, back. Yeah, dirt.
Yuri's like, you believe this shit?
For real.
What happens if you look up with the camera?
I don't want to.
No, I mean with that catcher. Because that took a decent-sized chunk of health.
Oh!
Away.
Good. I needed that. I don't know if I got a death or not.
It sounds like it?
Well, like, what the? Oh, there you are.
Rock.
Come here.
Oh, she's doing that.
You will not do that.
Nice save.
I know, right? I needed that save.
What, you gonna do it again?
Oh, Magic Pixel. You die by cheap film.
That's hurtful.
Well,
I
she
wouldn't reach
deserves
out
it.
to touch her.
Nah, I can't reach her anyway. And I was unable to get the Maiden in the black kimono, so...
No, that's
Shame. But that was difficult. Like, the rain kind of made a little bit of slowdown here and there. Narrow path as well. Basically, I'm calling John's.
fine. Okay.
But... to be fair, I also didn't think that the Maiden would instantly drop in on us. I thought it was going to be like the other one that screamed and then flopped hilariously in front of us.
Yeah. I think that's a purifying ember.
It is. And I would use it, except we're just going to get wet again. So
Yeah.
here's the pool of purification.
Oh, hey.
Oh, the guy who... Look this way, sir. Yo!
Is that the black kimono girl again?
Yeah! With the... Oh, jeez.
I don't think that's the same girl.
Yeah, that's... No, they're not maidens. So I'm just kind of taking shots here and there. I can't quite get them all in one frame.
Still got a shutter.
Here we go. Oh, no. You switched.
Oh, now she floating.
She got strangled or something.
She got more than that.
Alright, now you're a maiden.
Maybe these were the maidens that he killed? Because it looks like they're slashed at the mouth.
Yeah, and the neck. Okay, these guys are staying really far apart. I can't quite lock onto one without losing track of the other. I'm here.
Oh, remember, he gouged their eyes out.
Ah, that's right. It would make sense then why they're just like attacking blindly and nowhere near me.
Also could just be because they stupid.
Well, there's also that, but I like to give them benefit of the doubt. Yeah. Let's see what happened to you. Well, no, she had eyes.
Looks like they might have been on their way to the house of joining.
5 brides. Well, remember we did see the one part where the one guy just ran up from behind.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Sheesh. Okay, so that's how she got that scar across her face. Holy cow, this guy, he's... Is he going at their necks?
I think so.
But why is he crazy?
I don't know, because I could swear at one other point he said, like, he was scared of them or something.
Oh, I missed entirely. Don't swing wildly. I can't target onto you when you do that.
Well, that was awkward.
I must have been too close that I couldn't get that shot off in time.
It's like you can't tell whether she's stumbling or an
Yeah,
attack.
or attacking. So I basically have to go with the audio cues here. But I don't want to take
Just
a
like
shot.
that.
Yeah. I guess I'll take one, but I don't want to take too many because I haven't had any film pickups. I mean, she's plenty far enough away, though. She should be just about dead.
Touch.
Oh, barely. Just barely. Another one? How many of you are there? Ah, I missed the stutter chance. Ooh, managed to get a fatal frame in there.
Nice.
And with luck... Oh, I thought she was dead. My bad. I'm almost dead, by the way.
You can do it.
I actually didn't do as much damage as I thought I did. Bummer. These maidens definitely look distinct compared to the other ones that we have seen so far.
Yeah.
Let's see what's happened. You're not dead? Magic Pixel? How did you go? No?
Same thing as the others.